yellow tubby tully.
Don't start.
Snape looked at her and felt something funny inside his pelvis. It was a long time since the last time he shared an intimate moment with a woman. Snape was starting to break, but Teletubbies, what if the periscope woman watches us? How can we have privacy? The purple leader, Tinky Winky, got up and uttered with his powerful throat, "I have a secret place, Professor. We can learn there and free ourselves from the bounds of madness that the others inflicted upon us," said him, hitting his chest with clenched hands. Snape looked down and followed the purple leader. They opened a secret door inside the house, a door leading to the basement. The place was full of rats and cockroaches. Water infiltrated the place and mold spray was present in dangerous quantities. A lot of earth and dirt was covering the place and a hole in the wall could be seen. "You're making a hole." "Yes, Snape," said Tinky Winky. "We must escape, so we're creating an exit route to get out of the evil crunches of the woman periscope." "Oh, I must help you, Teletubbies." "Professor," said Lala, "first, teach us how to adult." Snape nodded in agreement. He, filled with his wondrous magic wand, created a giant bed and some wine and cheese to accompany this illustrious wisdom moment. "Teletubbies, lay here with me and I'll teach you how to be a man."
Jesus.
But, Pooh, you aren't ready yet. You're too young, baby. Stay here in the corner and play with your small hose. And Pooh got sad, but nevertheless he did what Snape said and watched the others while they got teached. "So," said Snap, "Lala, you make a pair of me. Tinky Winky, you go with Dipsy. Watch me while I play with Lala and mimic my movements. This way you will learn." Snape got them on his knees and looked at the laid Lala. She was sweating a bit. "Don't be afraid, small yellow girl, just spread your legs." And she did. An engorged vagina shine at her crotch, but it was full of cotton yellow pubic hair. Snape picked up a scissor and cut it. Snape said, "Dipsy, Tinky Winky have no crotch mouth, but a very strange tongue. It's filled with purple wrinkled skin." "Oh, Dipsy, he doesn't have crotch mouth, but behind him you'll find a pork's eye. Don't be afraid, it's dirty, but after a while you'll like the fine flavor of melted chocolate covering your lips." Dipsy turned Tinky Winky, and the purple Teletubby revealed his deep purple anal hole. "What do I do, Dipsy?" "The same I will do with Lala, don't be afraid. Tinky Winky will scream and moan, but you must go on," said Snape with a calm and softful, deep voice. "No, Professor," said Lala with a moaning, lustful voice. "I think I peed myself. I'm feeling moist." "No, Lala, you not pee. You are only happy that I'm here." "Seriously?" "Yes. Now suck my index finger." And Snape unclothed himself. His pale, shiny pelvis appeared, and all of the Teletubbies got impressed. His nutsack was very white and hairy, and exhaled a snake oil perfume essence. Lala felt a joy of pleasure down her antenna. "Now, boys, do as I do," and then Snape introduced his wizard wondrous penis inside Lala. She screamed, "Ah!" and a flush of yellow blood got expelled from her now broken hymen. The yellow blood covered Snake, and he rubbed himself with that sticky liquid. "Professor," moaned loudly Lala, "isn't this wrong? I'm feeling so dirty." "No, Lala, don't be ashamed. When you bit the forbidden fruit, the knowledge will fulfill your innermost desires. Be my Eve." And Snape punched her uterus with his robed penis. The Teletubby girl moaned more and more and smiled her face. Dipsy did the same to Tinky Wonky. Puncturing the purple arsehole with the green penis he is so proud of. Tinky Winky screams, "Ah, you hurt me, my dear friend. Stop. I cannot withstand your protuberant obelisk of delectation." "I can't," said Dipsy with a condescending voice. "Professor said I must go on with our journey throughout the steps towards a greater understanding about our true nature as alienated species from our parenthood." Tinky Winky was suffering the destiny of those under the yoke of their own expectations. But Snape was wise and appealed. "Dipsy, use your bodily fluids to appease the sorrow of your roost companion." Dipsy then spit on his hand an immense gob of putrid mucus. It was as green as his body and full of dancing crawlers that were enjoying the hot abode that were his nostrils. Dipsy covered his fluffy hard penis with it and penetrated Tinky Winky again. This one the purple enjoyed. Snape was fucking hard, Lala. A lot of yellow blood continued to get at her defilled vaginal daisy. The pain hurted her much. Professor, it aches my skin and negates the maturation you unleash inside sacred womb. Be calm, my yellow student. After a while, no pain can touch you. Wait, the massage of gods. And she did. After a while, the orgasm started, and she had multiple ones. Her chest grew a pair of xanthous breasts that may lactate the nectar of the houses of the holy. She wasn't in her mature years yet, and her bowel controls were rudimentary. The orgasm unleashed a cataract of happy hot shit in her untouched uterus anus. The slop of dung covered the bed, and the smell was atrocious. The flow was so intense, globs of shit splashed at Snape's legs and hit his pale and sweet face. Oh, Lala, said Snape. Finally, the Cocoa Honey bestowed us with his feast of gourmandized guts content. Snape rubbed his face with a black-fetid hodgepodge ooze Lala vomited with her anus. It was so hot and disgusting that Snape vomited a mash of orange juice, bloody spaghetti, and Mama's chili pepper all over her lustful body. It reached Lala's vagina and burned it and splashed all over her tummy. She rubbed the vomit over her belly and breast swallowed a good portion of it. Lala is happy. She reached a stage of illumination and can now let go her shame of being the mistress of a Snape old woman. Dipsy took a portion of that hot boiling dung and deposited it inside Tinky Winnie's anus. Now the penetration is complete. They're enjoying the most complete recollection of humans' past lives as beings dipping inside their own bodily properties. Snape, said Lala, can I penetrate you too? Snape got pensive. He never thought about saying quite so insulting to his manhood, but the pleasure was so insane, he nodded with a moan. Yes, and Lala prepared her finger full of vomit and macaroni strings. She moved slowly her index finger and prepared to penetrate it, and she did. The finger entered Snape's left nostril, and he started to fuck it. She was fast and didn't want to lose time. As Lala fucked Snape's nose, the vomit in her nails entered it, and he breathed. He gagged and coughed the bloody puke, and it hit Lala's eyes, but she laughed. Lala then put her outside finger inside Snape's nostril, and he felt the pleasure more intense. Lala's tits lactated like no other in the world, like a fountain of milk and passionate dung. The milk and shit shower was so intense it reached Pooh that at a corner masturbating to the whole scene. He drank the shitty-covered milk and peed himself in pleasure. Even a small Teletubby has the right to feel the magnificent joy of the motherly nourishment coming from his sister's breasts. Now, Snape is ready to come. He grabs his penis and feels the throbbing coming, and then the cum-tastic delight goes out of his powerful snake hose and fills Lala's small vagina with a gorgeous and thunder-striking goo that overflows her and washes the last pureness that yellow sexy body had one day. My god, this goes on way too long. I'm not doing the rest.